We're live. Okay. Good evening, everyone. We're trying this again. We just tried a couple tests with some new technology where we were trying to stream simultaneously to Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and it didn't work out too well. So I'm not sure whether it is the fact that our internet is kind of goofy today because there's a lot of wind, or it's a fact that we just don't know exactly what the heck we're doing yet.
Hi, Terry Lambert. Did you get my email? I'm trying to get in touch with you.
Hi, Terry. And, or the fact that we're doing it with an iPad, which may not be the best way to go. So we have, just so you know, so you guys know, we've got a new camera on the way. I wasn't going to tell you that, but I guess I'm going to anyway. So we've got a new camera on the way. We should be up and running with that in maybe 10, 12 days, something like that, maybe sooner. Anyway, that will be, I'm hoping that that is going to be a much better setup than what we have right now.
I sent you an email yesterday, Terry.
For the foreseeable future, the simultaneous broadcast doesn't seem to be working. We may play around with it and test it periodically sometime in the next couple days to see if we can get it dialed in, to see if it was just our internet today or what's going on there, because we're supposed to be able to, we're using Streamlabs, and we're supposed to be able to, and I guess we were broadcasting.
Tessa said, hi, Miss Vicky, and hi, Mr. Vicky.
So we were broadcasting for a minute on both YouTube and Facebook, but it was really bad. So we decided for tonight's broadcast, we're going to just stick with Facebook. Tomorrow night, just YouTube, our normal Friday night YouTube thing with giveaways. We've got some great giveaways. You guys definitely want to be here for that. It's a great group of stuff that we got from Danny Meadows. Over some Nebo stuff,
well,
really cool stuff.
Also that other small beginner kit.
Yeah, we've got several stuff that we've got to give away over the next couple weeks. So anyway, before we get to the questions, just want to.
Matt, I understand the videos may be iffy, or we're having a bad windstorm, and the internet is iffy. So bear with us.
Is that Matt Bay?
Mm-hmm.
So we got some coffee cups from Frank today. Frank had some coffee cups made up. So he's got the veterans business, Texas veterans business on one side, and the Pops Custom Signs on the other side. And
I love his logo.
So thank you so much. Yeah, it reminds me of a caricature from Disneyland, the way they used to do it. Anyway, Frank, thanks so much for the coffee cups. And if you guys haven't checked out Frank's YouTube channel yet, it's growing by leaps and bounds. He got a great shout out and collaboration with Tom and Stacy over at RV Texas Y'all, I think, something like that. And I just watched an interview yesterday morning with Frank and Tom and Stacy, and it was amazing. So congratulations, Frank. I know you're going to get a lot of viewers, and I'm so glad that that's working out for you. That's really cool. So that is that.
He said that he's glad they made it without breaking. No, you had them packaged good.
Yeah, no, they're good. We'll be using them. Okay, so I'm going to jump into tonight's questions if it's time. Ready? So this a couple of really, actually three questions, but they're really quick. So Les Cole noticed on the video that we just posted, number 544, where I was carving the part 1 of the Lunar, he wanted to know why.
Can you hold it up a little?
Why on the A, if you go back and watch the video on the A, I kind of lifted the router a little bit to get further into this sharp point in the middle of the A, but I didn't do it on the N or the R. And that was really good observation. The reason I didn't do it is because I don't normally. I almost always normally think of the A as being a little bit more important to get closer up into that that point on the A, and I don't really even think it's necessary on places like the R and these places on the N. So I've already written less back and explained it to him, but that's just kind of always the way I've done it. Sometimes, most of the time, I will not even go up into that A and lift the router base with a profile bit and make that sharper up in there. Most of the time I won't do that. I felt it was a little bit more necessary because this was so condensed. And this logo is just, it's kind of odd how this is a full-size letter and these two are condensed, but that's the way the logo is. But anyway, so there was no particular reason other than the fact that I just don't normally do it on anything other than the A's. So,
I'm going to show, oh here, it cleared up.
yes, our internet is leaves a lot to be desired tonight, guys.
Matt, that Fordham scared the hell out of me with that sign. But
I
I
haven't
did it.
even seen it yet.
No, I know.
Yeah.
He said, can't wait to see what you're going to do with your Fordham.
Yeah, yeah. And we've got some more projects coming up where we're going to be using that too. And the die grinder and the disc grinder. I want to do more power carving. All right, so that was the first question. Second question, I'm trying not to move too much because I know it blurs up. So the second question is from Glenn. And Glenn was asking, I have an old Black & Decker router that I use for edging and chamfering. So a lot of you guys have old Black & Decker routers. I'm surprised I don't. Anyway, I assume if I got the set of guides to screw in that I could use a spiral upcut for cutting out templates. I don't see why not. As long as the hole that goes down through those guide bushings or guide template guides, whatever, there's different terminologies for them, but they're basically a sleeve that fits in the bottom of the router that a spiral upcut bit can go down
Is he the
through
one
there.
you called the other day?
Glenn? He might have been. I don't
Darren
know.
Smith said, just finished an excavator name sign for my kids' room.
I saw it,
that.
Darren. It was
so
amazing.
Cool.
It says William on it, I think, if I remember right. That really came out great. Great job, Darren. That's just beautiful. Great work. I don't get on Facebook as much as I used to, but I do try to scan through there, and I saw that. It looks fantastic. So the second question he had. So anyway, yes, if you have an old router, as long as you can get template guides for it, I don't see any reason you can't use a spiral upcut as long as you've got a quarter inch chuck or quarter inch collet chuck. A quarter inch collet in your router. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to use it. I don't recommend trim routers or palm routers, compact routers, for cutting out shapes unless you're going to make it in multiple cuts, because it just doesn't have really the power that a full-size router does. So that was one kind of a little caveat. And the last question, he says, I am up in Canada, so sending the bits back to be sharpened by you would be costly and time consuming. Is there someone up here who could sharpen them, and can I be taught to do it? So there might be someone near him up there. I answered him already. So that just is a matter of looking for machine shops, little maybe even little machine shops that are run out of garages where guys are just doing it kind of on the side and they have some equipment. So it's very possible. You just have to look and see what you can find in your area. The second part is, can I be taught to do it? Yes, you can. Chances are you're going to ruin a lot of bits, but you can be taught to do it. I was taught to do it about 50 years ago, and it took me a while to catch on, but I finally did get it. And there are some of you that are more, have a better aptitude for it. Maybe you've sharpened other things before, and you might have an aptitude for it. But I can tell you one thing for sure. If you think you're going to take off and just, watch Dad's videos, which we've got several videos, and I'll point them out to you. Watch Dad's videos about sharpening and then just take off and do it perfectly right off the bat. Chances are like slim and none. So it's a little bit more difficult than Dad makes it look, because he's just done it for so long. And I don't know whether I've ever actually sharpened cutters on camera. I think I've done it a couple times on Instagram, but it takes a knack, and you really have to know the intricacies of how a router bit works. So it is, if you want to see videos of Dad doing it, number 8, number 32, number 164, and LTS 8/27/17. So you guys can go watch him do that, and you can certainly do it. Anybody can learn how to do it, but it does take some practice, and it takes some touch. And there's been a lot of times where I get router bits to be sharpened, and I can tell that somebody was hacking on them with something, and it takes me sometimes a lot to fix them. But if that happens to you and you try to sharpen your cutters and something goes wrong and it doesn't work, feel free to send them to me. I'll do what I can, and most of the time I can get them back to where they'll cut.
Can I
Yeah.
read you some of the...
Yeah.
So, Justin Hellickson says, hey, we haven't seen Ryan in a while, have we? Tell him hello for me. Jeff
I will
Dale,
do
hi
that.
Jeff, hi Sean, hi Brad, hi Scott, Jeff, Matt. Jeff, I messed that memorial sign up. Had to go with Plan B. Nope, C. Jason says some things are better done by others and paying it for that service. Yeah.
Well, that's why I don't fix the transmissions on my truck. That's why I don't do engine work anymore. I'd rather pay somebody else to do that stuff. But yeah, I do agree with that philosophy, no doubt. Again, if you guys, try it and it doesn't work out, you've always got me.
Trying to reconnect. Okay, Jeff says, I finally got my transfer, got some touch-ups, but should be making some man glitter here in a while. Brad Kane said, this is why I plan on buying bits from you guys in the future.
Oh, thank you, Brad. Appreciate that. Very nice.
Hi, Jeff.
Jeff Foreman?
Dale.
Oh, Jeff
He
Dale.
said, hi, Miss Mickey.
I think I've got a sign in here from Jeff Dale. All right, sign carvers of the day. Here we go. Danny Meadows, 1x6 red cedar for a pet cemetery, which is, I don't know if you guys can tell, but those are little hearts with paw prints
Oh, how cute is that?
built into the heart, which I think is really a cool idea. Great job, Danny. Beautiful work, buddy. Very nice. Todd Renshaw.
Don't move so fast.
Oh, sorry. This is for his son, who is a Green Beret in Oklahoma. Check that out. Wow. Very nice, Todd. Beautiful work, buddy.
Oh, have fun, Norman. He said have to get rid of six inches of snow in the driveway. Bruce
Peter.
Yeah.
This
Need that
was
for Andy.
This was the minion sign exchange for Andy Littleton. Check that out. Just spectacular, Bruce. As always, I know Andy really loved it. Spectacular job, buddy.
Wow.
Beautiful.
A lot of detail.
Really, really nice.
And
here is a sign from Andy Littleton. So Andy, this one really has a rustic or kind of an old weathered look. So he ended up spraying it with ink first, black, the Marsh ink, and then he would put white primer over the top of that. Then when he sanded it, when
it came through.
And when it came, he kind of did his carving.
That's
and
cool. I
it was
like
kind
that.
of a
That's cool.
process, but that's how it has kind of an old, washed out, rustic look. Great job, Andy. Beautiful work, buddy. Really has a neat look to it. Mike Crow, for a customer's business, cedar fencing, and he used gunstock stain, which I really like the gunstock stain. I use it mostly on pine or poplar, but great job, Mike.
Hi, David. Hi, Deanne.
Beautiful. And you said Matt's here?
Yep. Hi,
Matt
Matt.
Bay. So I have to tell you guys, this sign is absolutely spectacular. This picture does not do it justice. I don't know, Matt. You can probably, I think it's like 5 foot across. It's huge. And I wish the picture would do it justice. You need to go look
It's how
at.
big?
I don't know.
Oh.
Matt could tell us, but I think it's 4 or 5 foot across from the ends of the propeller. But I might be wrong on that. That's a guess on my part based on the pictures that I saw. But anyway, this is for a local restaurant, but Matt just, knocked it out of the park. Great job,
73
Matt.
inches.
It's how much?
73 inches.
Yeah, see, it's even bigger than I thought it was. So, yeah, fantastic job, Matt. Just absolutely, just a mind-blowing, just beautiful. Sean Thomas, first sign ever. So that is not bad at all, Sean. For your first sign, you're holding some pretty good lines there. So congratulations, Sean. I hope you're having fun with it. And here's one we were talking about, Jeff Dale. This one was spectacular. And the whole thing was so easy to do. Just ask Jeff. He had absolutely zero problems with this. It was just a breeze all the way through, right, Jeff? Anyway, I'm being facetious because he did have a few little issues here and there. But anyway, Jeff, you killed it, buddy. Just a great job, buddy. I love it. And I know your customer loved it as well.
Frank Jenkins says, the big old hearts of the Minions has made me proud to be a member, and it has started me thinking of doing a fundraiser for a very worthy group of ladies who send care packages to our military members overseas. I'll have more details later. Let us know, Frank.
Yep, we're in, Frank. Let us know, buddy. Andy Anderson over in Scotland.
Is that a pipe holder?
It's a pipe and tobacco rack. That's exactly what it is. Made from, I've never even heard of this, Meranti, Meranti. I guess maybe it's native to Scotland. Maybe it's called something else over here. I don't know. But spectacular, cool. Man. That is really, really neat. I love it. Great job, Andy. Hope you're seeing this. And Stanley Schaefer, second sign.
What?
Second sign ever. Yowza.
Dang.
That is pretty amazing for a second sign. Obviously, you got a knack for this, man. That is pretty dang good. I would be happy with that sign myself. For only a second effort, man, crazy good. Beautiful work. Great job tonight, guys. Beautiful group of SCOTDs.
Talk about the matchers.
Yeah, we did. You guys saw the
and the fact that donations are still coming in.
Oh, are they?
To
yeah.
mutt matchers, yeah.
Yeah, we posted the video this morning of the presentation that Vicky did with Judy and Ken. Over
the
at
talkative one.
Yeah, Mutt Matchers. And they're still getting. Yeah, they're still getting. So even though it was $2,300 was the total that we presented, they're still getting more donations off of that. So you guys just absolutely, blew us away and really blew them away. Judy was just in shock that it worked out the way it did. So thank you guys so much. You guys all have, huge hearts. Everybody that donated from $5 to $500, just amazing what you guys did. And we so appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. And I know Judy and Ken are the same. So, and that felt really good. That was something that we hadn't done before.
It was not just proud. Us is proud of our group
of our family, our community. Yeah. It was just so
it's
cool.
like a mama being proud of all of her kids.
Yeah. Or a queen being proud of all of her subjects.
That's right.
Yeah.
All of my little worker bees.
Anyway, guys, I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, please email me directly. And I've been trying to send a message out to the people that leave me messages through Messenger on Facebook. You'll probably get kind of an automatic response to please forward those messages over to my email, because I just am not in there very much, and I hate the idea that somebody's missing, that I'm missing messages from you guys. So please email me directly, eric@makeawoodsign.com. We will try this dual broadcast thing again in the future, maybe sometime in the next couple of days, but we don't have anything scheduled. It'll just be kind of out of the blue, just to see if we get a little bit better signal and if we can get these bugs worked out. So anyway, thank you for your patience, guys. Anything else I need to address? That's it, guys. Tomorrow morning, a new video. A Zoom tomorrow. Yeah, you guys will see a new Zoom interview. You'll love it. It's great. And then tomorrow night, Dad and I will be live right here. And then Saturday morning, Vicki and I will be, live tomorrow night on YouTube. Excuse me. Vicki and I will be back here on Facebook Saturday morning, unless something changes. And then hopefully a senior moment on Sunday. So videos every day, just like always. So I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks so much for watching. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
And girls.